Little bit of bonus coverage for you guys. I'm Luke Humphries here with Nate Perkins, and we caught up with the FPO field after we got done filming MPO. We jumped in on hole 18 with them. We had Stephanie Vincent in the lead by 1 stroke going into this, Nate.
Yeah, over Caroline. Is it Caroline?
That's
Henderson.
correct.
I've really wanted to see her play. She has been climbing the ranks here in North Texas. She's out of Frisco. She's 892 rated.
Yeah.
She
up 50 points on the year.
Yeah, she has a PDJ number 171,000, Luke.
Brand new. Stephanie Vincent, well known in the Texas area. She's throwing mint discs, fantastic player, taking down a bunch of tournaments in the area. Maria Oliva also on the card.
Yeah, she's fresh off her first Pro Tour win at New World.
Yeah, so cool to see her do that. And man, that just barely missed the Mando, Nate. So
she misses the Mando. She's up 1.
Makes things interesting for sure.
What a mistake.
Here's our first look at Caroline playing for Hooligan Discs. I think her plan is to tour in 2023. Although she is new, she's climbing the ranks. Like you said, she's very good, and she's got aspirations to make it to the top. So
this just makes the disc golf fan inside me so happy to see a new FPO player battling it out here in Texas.
For sure. We got Maria Oliva just announced she's throwing Thought Space discs and Infinite discs this year.
All right. Pretty big shift there. She's quite the athlete.
Yeah, you and I have known about her for a long time, being from the Texas area, but it's cool to see her hit the mainstream. That was Chrissy Fountain with a great lefty forehand. And from the drop zone now, Stephanie looking at a 390-foot shot, I want to say.
Yeah, maybe just a bit shorter.
Okay.
A bit shorter than that. Not quite a full rip. I think it's probably 340 or so, and she puts it maybe circle's edge short right there.
Yeah, you'd know. Yeah, that is circle's edge short. Yeah, great shot from her in the situation. Maria Big Heiser there. About 42 feet or so. Comes down to Caroline here, and she'll be last to play first. We'll see Chrissy going back to that lefty forehand. I don't know much about her game. Mint sponsored, and I love that forehand, really. She gets a ton of power. What do you think, Perk?
I love watching lefty forehands in general. So and that was a very clean, flat shot. So 2 thumbs up from me. Yeah. This is big right here. I mean, sure. Stephanie's putting for a 4 from circle's edge, so if she can put this close.
Yeah, if she got that thing.
And there's that 1-seater you kind of have to take into account.
Yeah. So if she can throw this thing over by the bucket and Stephanie misses her putt, we're going playoff, Perk.
And the sun has gone down below the cliffs across the river.
It has the FPO field going after the MPO fields. That's Straddle the Brazos here in 2023. All right, this is for the win. This is to save par from the drop zone. Call it 40 feet. She knew it out the hand, just a little right.
More golf?
More golf. What do you know? The reason we're here.
So to give you guys a little background on Stephanie Vincent, she's quite the opposite of Caroline. She has PDGA number under 30,000.
No kidding.
PDGA number 29,000, and she's been a member since 2006. She has played 213 career events.
Yeah, she's been a staple and a juggernaut. She's a fantastic disc golfer. You know, we didn't tell her we were coming with those cameras, and you got to think that maybe that played a little part into her just missing that Mando, only by a couple feet. You know, it's still a great shot.
Yeah, and for FPO, 900 is a decent mark to get to.
It is.
You know, and Stephanie has been over 900 rated for almost a decade now.
It's incredible.
Pretty cool stat.
Really cool. Going up against the youngster, Caroline. So that's where we are after regulation, Nate.
Where are we going?
We're going to hole 1 for this tournament, which is technically
2 for the course and then like 14 or something for the Pro Tour.
A little confusing.
Here we go.
But you guys know the hole typically has a triple Mando here. There won't be one today, so you can throw the Spike Heiser. This middle tree also is falling down.
Yeah, it's really sad when you lose a tree that kind of shapes the hole.
It does, but it's 307. Both of these ladies have what it takes to get the birdie, and I think the birdie would win it right here, really. We got Stephanie going up the middle.
Just a little nose up. It's stalling out a little early. 45, 50 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to get to see what I think is her typical throw, the forehand. She's got it dialed at this point.
Oh, she's got that Austin Hoop little forehand
She kind of does.
swagger right there. I like that.
Yeah, shout out Austin Hoop, one of the most accurate forehanders in the game.
Well, you can already tell right out of the gate that Caroline has an athletic background.
For sure. Yeah, she's got those backhand up shots pretty dialed. Just the way that she's going about her setup, her routine, it kind of shows you she's been in sports. That for the win, just a little faded. On 18, she kind of held on to it, missed right, missed a little bit left there. There's a lot of pressure now. You know, this went from just a B tier with an 8-person field to all of a sudden being something that was going to be produced and put on the internet in a matter of a couple minutes.
That's a great perspective.
We're going to hole 2 for this course, which is hole 15, I guess, for the normal course, which is a hole that we've seen playoffs end on, Perkins.
Yep, it's true. James Conrad and myself both lost on this hole. It's got some history to it, and it's playing into a slight headwind today. We're going to see them lay up just short of this tree, and then they have to decide how they want to play this approach. The wind kind of forcing them to throw Heiser into the green here.
Yeah. And I walked by Ryan Draper, who's the TD of the Waco DGPT event, and he just kind of smirked and said, you know, it's the beast when we're in a playoff.
Yeah, I love that.
Good shot from Stephanie down the middle. Bit of a weird stance. She did make it all the way up the hill. Okay, and we're going to see the forehand again from Caroline.
That's come on,
a really athletic move right
there.
That is
man. Awesome.
She gets back up onto the flats. It was low. Could have gone a lot further, really.
It was low, and Stephanie has slight uphill footing here. This is probably 275 into the green.
Yeah, from a standstill position, it's a lot to ask. And not only does it...
That's 50 feet, Luke?
And it's right on the pole, Nate. Yeah. We've seen people have to make putts, make throws from right on these poles during the Pro Tour event here, and she's going to have an awkward stance.
Busted out the Bushnell. Sees that she has about 260. She's going with the wide forehand.
Park Job wins it. This just needs to get back now. Oh. Flirting with danger.
Just makes it over the curb.
I think it caught the first piece of grass available.
Yeah. And she has it.
That's a nice, just touchy, floaty bid from Stephanie. So this will be a win. Putt for the win right here from Caroline Henderson, the biggest putt of her career.
Ah.
Just strong
overcommits.
with it, and that is a bit of a putt right there to come back.
Oh, don't let it. And yes, and that is a big putt. I mean, it was only 4 feet shorter than her previous putt, and we've got some more golf here. If Stephanie can, we are moving on.
Yeah, headed to course hole 5, typically hole 18 right here.
Okay.
We're gonna see both these ladies play left of the lake. Most likely, they'll end up where this drone's going to be flying in just a couple seconds. And so we're looking into this green, Perkins. What are we looking at?
I mean, we've got a slight tailwind right to left as they approach, and the basket's only 18 feet from the water's edge right there. So it's a 3 would win it. Yeah. I would think a 3 on this hole is going to win, and you might be moving on with a 4. Oh, that needs to get back.
2 straight. It's kind of deceiving. That's a great shot from her, ending up closer to the water's edge.
Yeah, so she's going to have 250 and in from right there. Pretty ideal.
Yeah, you just want to match that if you're Caroline.
Oh, and she does, and she's going to beat it. Yep.
You're right. She'll be second to throw. Stephanie Vincent to put the pressure on. It's right, but you know what, Nate? The distance is right, and that's a pro move by Stephanie.
Going backhand.
Oh, that's low.
Came out low.
It's hard, and that is out of bounds, Nate. They gave her...
Hit land and kick back out. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, so it's not necessarily over.
Not necessarily over. No, it is not. Caroline looks like she's going to be first to putt. They're about the same distance, Nate.
All right, so she's in for her 4. Stephanie will be putting for the win.
Putting for the win now. Yeah, and I think she's a little bit further now that I recall. So this is not a gimme putt.
A little 20-footer?
For the dub, man. That's it. Just enough. Stephanie Vincent, your 2023 Straddle the Brazos Open champion, does it in style with a playoff win.
I'm with your champion, Stephanie Vincent. Just took down a B tier in a playoff. How crazy was that? What are your feels like?
I don't like playoffs.
No?
I don't. I get very nervous.
Okay.
I'm stressed out.
Well,
but I'm excited. It was fun.
You performed your best.
Yeah.
Hit a clutch putt right there at the very end.
I did. Yeah, it's good to get a 3 on that hole.
What are your thoughts as you're throwing your disc over the water, trying to land it close to give yourself that putt?
Just be confident. Throw it high enough to get it over the water. I see a lot of times the disc, sometimes when they go over the water, they just start dropping. So the higher I get it, the know that I'm going to have a chance to get over it.
Yeah, it's a Texas veteran right there.
That's right.
You want to say anything to the fans, to your sponsors?
Thanks everybody for all the support. Shout out to Mint. They're great. Check them out if you don't know them. Local Texas company. So yeah, that's it.
Plans for 2023?
Yeah, I'm staying around here playing all the locals and the local events, all the Texas swing that comes through here. And then in June, I'll hit the road for the rest of the Pro Tour.
Okay.
And I'll be out till October.
Look forward to seeing you out there. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, pretty cool to hear that Stephanie's going to be out on the Pro Tour as well as Caroline Henderson. Excited to watch her play. And Aria Castrita taking 3rd place. We saw her win the Amateur Nationals event on the Disc Golf Network a couple years ago.
There's a lot of promise on that leaderboard, Nate. It's
Yeah.
fun to see.
And thanks to GK Pro for coming down to film the action, sticking around, filming this FPO playoff. And it's been a good time, Luke.
Yeah, indeed, Nate. All right, for Luke Humphries and Nate Perkins, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on GK Pro.